Hello friends, welcome to Hello English. My name is Rupam. Before I start, I have a question for you. This is the sentence. I want you to choose the correct one. You dash follow the traffic rules. It should be may or it should be must. Think and reply. I will wait for your comment. So my dear friends, let me tell you one thing. When I was a kid, my parents always used to tell me, "You don't know anything. See your brother, he studies so well. See your friends, they are so good in English. Why don't you study? They study a lot. See your cousins, they are so obedient. You don't listen to us." Every time they will compare me with others. Does it happen with you? I'm sure you also faced these type of situations. Always looking at others. In that way, what happened is that I also started looking at others. Instead of looking to myself, instead of upgrading myself, I always used to compare myself with others. He is so good in English. I cannot speak properly. Oh my God, he has learned so many new words. I don't know all these words, what he said. So in this way, I used to feel so inferior and I used to get upset. But what happens, By looking at others, we fail to understand our strength. So it is always advisable that we work on our strength. Instead of looking at others, how much they have improved, we have to invest that time in uplifting ourselves. And that's how our life will change. Remember one thing, when you fall, you learn to get up. And when you learn to get up, you will not fall again because you know how to avoid falling down. So my dear friends, in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 easy processes which will help you to improve your English listening skill. And side by side, it will help you to become fluent in English. You will become a better speaker. So let's begin without any delay. The first one is that you need to understand what people talk. Let me give you an example. Now I will read a small paragraph. Okay, I hope you will understand this. I like the way the Dalai Lama describes happiness as something deeper than peace or joy. For him, happiness comes from satisfaction. He goes on to talk about satisfaction that comes from peace of mind, and peace of mind that comes from warm-heartedness, that reduces ill feelings and mistrust. I am sure you have understood what I have read now. But there will be time when people will talk very fast. There will be time people will talk very slow. There will be time when people will talk in a very different accent. For that, you need to improve your listening. How it can be done? I will show you a demo. I will play one small audio, but in 3 different speed. First will be slow, medium, and fast. You need to listen very carefully and understand. Along with that, the subtitles will be given, the writings will be given. You can understand, don't worry. But your task will be, you just need to listen very carefully. Let's start. First, the slow one.
But I like the way the Dalai Lama describes happiness as something deeper than pleasure or joy. For him, happiness comes from satisfaction. He goes on to talk about satisfaction that comes from peace of mind, and peace of mind that comes from warm-heartedness that reduces ill feelings and mistrust.
Done? Now let's play the medium speed one.
I like the way the Dalai Lama describes happiness as something deeper than pleasure or joy. For him, happiness comes from satisfaction. He goes on to talk about satisfaction that comes from peace of mind, and peace of mind that comes from warm-heartedness that reduces ill feelings and mistrust.
Got it? Now let's go to the fast one. The same thing, but in a faster pace.
But I like the way the Dalai Lama describes happiness as something deeper than pleasure or joy. For him, happiness comes from satisfaction. He goes on to talk about satisfaction that comes from peace of mind and peace of mind that comes from warm heartedness that reduces ill feelings and mistrust.
Got it? I hope you understand. So follow this technique. Listen to some audios which is easy. Then try to listen to some speaker who speak very fast. In this way you will improve your listening. This is the first thing. The second one, vocabulary plays a very big role in improving our English. How we fumble. Why we fumble? Only because we lack vocabulary. We don't find the proper word in our mind and hence the mind stops working and we are unable to talk. So people say that in order to improve your vocabulary, read words, learn sentences. But if you ask me, I will tell you, in order to improve your vocabulary, you need to choose certain areas. For example, medical. Medical is a vast field. And one week, the first week, you pick up words related to medical. Master those words. Second week, try something related to marriage. Third week, learn something related to colors, shapes. This way, you learn lot of vocabularies, and what happens? It will stay with you. You will have the idea what type of words are this. Let me share with you few examples. Suppose this week I will learn words related to medical field. You can see this. Some medical related words and objects like syringe, thermometer, rubber globes, stretcher, stethoscope, wheelchair, walker. So see, related to one field, you learn so many new words. Got it? The second one. Let's learn some words related to marriage. Church. Why church? Many marriages happens inside the church if you're a Christian. Wedding bell. Engagement ring. Very important. Wedding dress. Bride. Groom. So this way you learn so many new words. The third sector I have chosen for you is shapes. So there are different shapes you can learn. Circle, triangle, square, heart, arrow. So many new words you learn. So from now on, choose a sector, select some words and learn those. It will be easy for you to remember. We come to the final topic for today. I will tell you something about modal verbs. Verbs that are generally used before main verb to express permission, necessity, certainty, ability, etc. So why we need this to learn English? Well, these are very important because this type of modal verbs can be used to give advice to someone. And also, you know what? When you learn modal verbs, you can improve your communication skills and express yourself accurately and effectively in both spoken and written English. And that's how you become good in English. So usually there are 9 types of modal verbs. They are would, could, should, may, might, must, can, will, shall. Let me share with you few examples. After the examples, I will give you some questions. So just go through the examples very carefully. I'll give you 10 seconds for that. You got it? Now let's come to the modal verbs question and answer. The first one. The teacher can or must speak 4 languages. What will be the answer? You are right. Can. My teacher can speak 4 languages. Second one. May or should. I use your mobile to call my mother? Which one? May. You are seeking permission. May I use your mobile to call my mother? The third one and the final one. You must or could not speak loudly in the hospital. What it will be? You must. You must not speak loudly in the hospital. I'm giving you few more such questions. Solve it out and share with me. So, my dear friends, this is the lesson for today. Always remember, in order to improve your English, you need to work very hard. You need to solve problems. You need to find out more and more ideas how you can improve your English. And that's how you become fluent. So, my dear friends, I wish you all the very best. See you again.